So today we're playing the Champions League final, Alex Hunter versus Danny Williams, and I'm not going to show you the whole match, I'm just going to show you a few highlights for the purpose of the video. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I think after this match you get to unlock Danny Williams and Alex Hunter in career mode. So I'm just going to test that out because I am finishing up the journey in my private time, so I thought I might as well see what happens and see how much they cost in career mode and stuff. Most of you guys probably have seen it by now, but maybe one or two of you guys haven't. And I thought since it's Sunday, you know, YouTube is pretty low on Sundays, might as well just make up some bonus videos, you know, stuff that I wouldn't normally release throughout the week anyway. By the way, guys, let me know your thoughts on the journey. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it, as Alex Hunter scores there? But since the journey's ending for me, I wanted to hear your thoughts as well. Have you played the journey? Did you touch it at all? I know some of you guys probably haven't touched it at all. You don't really care, but I'm happy that it's over because I didn't really enjoy the second and third season. I thought the first season was pretty cool. The second one wasn't too bad. The third one had some good parts, but most of the story was pretty linear. And, you know, it's just become like WWE. The storylines are pretty bad, and it doesn't keep you coming back, and it doesn't keep you invested in the storyline. But still, I like to play these things once, and then I never touch them again. Anyway, as Matic misses a pretty big chance there. I don't know what he did there. But yeah, I think the resources definitely need to be put into other game modes now, like career mode and pro clubs and all that stuff, because there's plenty of cutscenes that they can use from the journey as templates. You know, there's bus scenes, there's interviews, there's press conferences, and I think these would be useful to have in career mode, and I might actually make a video like that in the future talking about the things I want to see in FIFA 20 career mode based on some of the journey elements. And I think that would be a nice video to take a look at, because you can see the potential just by playing the journey on what cutscenes can be added to career mode and what new features can be put in for FIFA 20. Oh, that's a bad pass. Oh my god, typical Phil Jones. Typical Phil Jones, and he's cost us the Champions League final. Typical Phil Jones pass. Maybe one last chance here if we can get it going. Beautiful clearance. Gotta love the overhead kicks, and Danny Williams takes a massive touch, and that's going to be it.
Well played, Toro.
Congratulations, Alex. You deserve it.
Next time I'm on his team.
Good game, mate. I had to let you in, didn't I? I mean, imagine if you'd lost. All those sponsors would have dropped you in a heartbeat.
I appreciate it, bro. Let's grab a bite before you leave.
Yeah, sure.
Partidazo habéis hecho. ¿Teníais así preparado?
So after the final cutscene, it looks like you finish all the chapters in the journey, which takes you to the ending screen. It says Eclipse Chapter 4 completed. Alex and Danny in career. Continue playing with Alex Hunter or Danny Williams. Begin a new career and import your journey heroes. So you can't finish the journey and then add them to an existing save. You have to start a whole new career mode to put them in the game. And of course you can play these guys in Ultimate Team as well, because, you know, there's plenty of Ultimate Team players out there as well. So pretty much all you have to do is play the Champions League final in the journey. You don't have to go any further after that, but if you do, it's just a few closing scenes to end the journey off. So you have to start a new career mode to get these players in your save. It won't work on existing career mode save, so you have to start a new one. We're going to choose Man City because they have a big budget, and both players haven't played for them, so we're just going to quickly start a new career mode with them. But what you have to do here, this is probably the most important step, is have the journey players enabled. So if you go to disabled, you won't have them in your career mode, so you can turn this feature off, but if you want them in there, you have to click enabled, and then you can advance from there. So what we're going to do now is try and search for Hunter and Williams. So we're going to find Hunter first. Pretty much go to the transfer search option and search for a player. And there's Alex Hunter right there, 18 years old, and a striker who plays for Real Madrid. He doesn't have a release clause, but in the other career mode I did, he had a £70 million release clause. So I think it does change depending on the career mode. So you might get lucky and have a release clause, but sometimes you might not have one. But we'll add him to the shortlist, and then we'll find Danny Williams as well. So to find Danny Williams, all you have to do is type in Williams. And there's Danny Williams, 19 years old, a striker. And there he is. He has no release clause as well, and he plays for Man United, 19 years old. So we're going to add him to the shortlist. But what I'm going to do is scout this guy, and I'm going to scout Hunter as well. And we're going to fast forward a few days, and let's see what their ratings are and stuff like that. So we have a final scout report on Alex Hunter. So let's see his stats here. He has a value of £33 million and a wage of £84,000, which is not too bad. Athleticism's alright, you know, it's pretty decent, well, pretty standard stats really for a player that's 19 years old, but I presume he's got like a 90-something potential anyway, so it'll be a good investment in the long run. Next up we have Danny Williams as well, so he has a value of £12.5 million and a wage of £43,000 and an overall of 75 at the moment, so his stats are pretty average as well. Has good jumping and agility, but the rest is pretty average. And by the way, Alex Hunter is an 82 overall, because I don't think I've shown that before. So we're going to approach to buy, and it says this club recently acquired the player, so he can't leave. And Danny Williams is probably going to be the same as well. So we're going to have to skip 6 months and go into the January transfer window. So we're going to start with Alex Hunter. I believe he's an 83 overall. I'm not sure if he went up or not, but I think the wage and the value has definitely gone up. And it says that we might have to offer between 45 and 63 million pounds. So I'm going to offer 45, and we'll see what happens. So first you've got to talk with the Real Madrid coach, who is licensed in the game, which is good. And we're going to offer a transfer fee of 45.1, which was the suggestion, and we'll see what he says. And it says you're going to have to do better than that. How about 59.6 million pounds? And we have no choice. All right, I'll take it. So there is Alex Hunter. The customization you do in the journey I don't think carries over. And let's see what they want to do. They want an important squad role. We'll give them that. So it looks like they want a 5-year contract, and we're going to give them that as well. It doesn't really matter. So in terms of a salary, they want £92,000 a week. So we'll give him 92. There we go, 92,120. Signing bonus, we'll give him $100,000. Not like he needs it anyway, but we'll see what they say for that. And it looks like they're happy with that. So you can get Hunter for £92,000 a week, plus I think £59 million as a transfer fee. So pretty expensive for a 19-year-old. And next up we have the big man Danny Williams, and current value is 17.5 million, and we have to offer between 16.8 and 22.2. He has a wage of £72,000 a week. So first you got to talk with Mourinho. So let's see if we can put in an offer of about £20 million. I think that's pretty reasonable. And they won't let him go for that, but they'll sell him for 26.5. So Mourinho definitely needs the money. So it looks like we've got no choice. We'll take that. 26.5 million for Danny Williams. So it looks like they want to discuss the squad role. We'll give him rotation. Let's see what they say. It looks like they'll take that. So you can offer him a rotation role, which is good. And we're going to disregard the release clause. And now they want £54,000 a week, and a signing bonus of £510,000 and £540,000 after 10 appearances. So this guy is not cheap at all. Luckily we have the big bucks, so we have no choice but to accept that. And now we get Williams on our team as well. So that's basically it, guys. All you have to do is finish the journey, which could be long depending on if you enjoy it or not. But once you do that, you can play with these two guys in career mode now for the first time. I don't think this was available last year or the year before. So you guys might be interested in the characters and you want to see them further on outside of the journey. So this is a good chance to keep playing with them even though you've finished the journey. But you can do this in Ultimate Team as well.